I thought it was a giant flag then. Just the tree and then this cloud. It looked like a flag. It was very fascinating to see. Is it already nighttime? I don't know how. Oh, those planets get close together. I wonder if they've had any problems yet with planets colliding. Is that a thing, or do they just go through each other? That looks like an Earth-like planet there. Well, other than that giant sort of corrupted goo bit there. But other than that. And also the giant bit of red that seems to be poking out. I do quite like the aesthetic in this game. It's very simple when you're far away. So you look at these mountains right here. They could still do with some work, but it's part of the aesthetic, really. But far away, they seem to go for a lot of triangles, I tend to find, with this. So here's a cave. This is where you pretty much find most materials. And also research. So you find little nodes lying around. You can research them. I think you can find them under trees as well. Oh, can move that. There we go. Oh, we need to make ourselves one more... Oh, I just waved there. Great. Hello, everybody. Anyway, the wave just seemed a little bit odd. But there we are. Right, we're just going to try and get ourselves some more compound. Wow, there's loads of it in here. You can also find lots of oxygen and energy shards inside these caves as well. Now, another problem with caves is that you can get lost pretty much just straight up. You can get lost immediately, is what I'm trying to say there. Because they are very extensive. So what we might want to do is make ourselves a beacon. I haven't actually used this yet. I've just looked up what it does. You can just put it down and it just shows a little spot. There we go, like that. Pretty much from anywhere. So you should be able to make your way back home if we get lost. If we don't, we can just mine our way straight to the beacon. I don't know if we can see it through walls. I imagine we can. No, we can't. No, we can't see it through walls. That's okay, that makes it less viable. But I did just try it out. Anyway, we want to make ourselves some more of the tethers. We have run out. A little bit of power left. And some oxygen as well. The tethers are still good because they do provide a light source. Alright, here we go. There's some goo around here. Well, not goo. There's some green stuff. You always find interesting plant life underneath in these areas. Looks like we have some resources around here. We've got hydrazine, which is fuel. And these blue and yellow shards. Oh, okay, here we go. These are the weird sort of pustules, as it were, that like to try and kill you. You don't seem to have much of a health bar. Or at least I don't know what the health bar is. But this cloud of gas will just sort of follow you around until it doesn't want to follow you around anymore. Ah, here we go. Malachite, or malachite. I think it's malachite. Let's go ahead and harvest some of this up once all of that rubbish has gone away. Oh, okay. Aluminium ore. Or, aluminum. Aluminum. Anyway. The age-old debate of our time. Alright, here we go. So I'm pretty sure this is what we need our refinery for. Oh. Just want to... having trouble gathering some of these bits. Some of them are just sort of hovering there. It looks like you have to sort of completely remove the terrain covering these resources in order to gather them. Some of them, anyway. How much do we have? Oh, they appear as stars. That's quite cute. Okay, we still need more of it, though, and there's probably... Ah, there's some right over there. Are we running out of oxygen? We are a little bit. But that is okay, so I think we can find some blue shards lingering around somewhere. Yep, some over there. Damn it, more of these bastards. Right, if I'm lucky, I should be able to harvest this and stay away from that goo. Come on. I think I can destroy these things. I gotta be careful, though, because I'm pretty sure you can harvest the goo itself and then you get killed. It's an interesting thing, really. Alright, here we go. More oxygen. No! I'm getting lost already, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where I've gone. It looks like the beacon thing doesn't work. I guess that's more of an above-ground kind of item. But here we are. We're back at the line, so we'll just stick to that. It seems like it's the best idea to traverse caves by just making a bunch of tethers. That way you can make your way back. I do quite like the tether system, though, although I can definitely see why some people might not enjoy it so much. It can come across as a little bit tedious after a while, I imagine, just to put tethers everywhere. But then again, that's why the game will provide you oxygen like this. I imagine you could also get better forms of oxygen recovery. Or oxygen conservation or whatever. Okay, that's all good. So I think we've got some more tethers. No, we do not. Okay. We do not have any more compounds. So you know what? We'll make our way back to base. Oh, okay. We need to flatten the land here a little bit to make ourselves a little sort of man-made bridge. Here we go. Getting used to the terrain building functions in the game. They are quite nice. A little bit of work still required, but they're quite nice. What I will do instead is I'll put the beacon by the mine. So I just know there's a mine there. Even though it's right next to our base and we don't really need it. But I can definitely put it on other items, I think, in the future. Although I'm pretty sure vehicles already have a beacon over them. Which I think is quite silly. It sort of renders the beacon kind of useless. But there we go. The further we get away, the bigger the beacon gets. Would be cool if you could rename it so it didn't just say beacon, it said mine. But oh well. Okay, back at base. We have a bunch of resin, I think. Yeah, resin. Okay, cool. And also some more resources right here. 4 of them exactly. So I think what I can do... Oh, it's really awkward to do it like this. Is just put them... I don't think you need 4. I think you just put them on and it will give you what you want. Let's just give it a try. There we go. So each one will give you a copper bar. Oh, that one didn't? Or not finished? I think that's finished. Oh, no. Okay, it didn't move it aside because it wasn't regenerating another one, essentially. Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, so now we have a bunch of copper bars, which is quite nice. I'm pretty sure we need them to make ourselves the generator. There we go. So we'll grab that generator. And I think this will be another form of power. There we go, yes, organic energy. Now, I don't know how good these things really are. I imagine they're okay. But anyway, that's another form of power that we can currently use, which is fantastic. What we want to do is get ourselves another structure built on this side. So, do we want to get it built here or built a little bit... let's stop that for now. I kind of like the idea of building it out this way a little bit more. Ooh, okay. I don't like that at all, though. I don't like it a single bit. Can I stop? Can I stop constructing? Can I get rid of that? One thing about the building I don't particularly enjoy in this is the way elevation works. But oh well. Maybe it's my fault. I will try and flatten the land a little bit more. I mean, I should have flattened the land anyway, because then it probably would flatten itself accordingly. But oh well. Looks like now we have to deal with a slight elevation. Well, we don't have to deal with it. We can just have that be another power node. Yeah, I like the idea of that. We have so much resin, and we also have a resin generator, essentially. Are we using the power from this, then? We are! Look at that. There's a little power line going through us there. That's quite nice. Can we get rid of this little box? What the hell is this? Let's just put that underground. There we go. Doesn't exist, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, wait a minute. There we go. Now it doesn't exist. Goodbye. Ah, fantastic. Right then, just continue to flatten the land around us. It's hard to tell whether we've actually flattened the land or not. I think because of the shadows. You see, it's still going at some level of an incline. I don't want it to do that. The flatten mechanic still needs a lot of work. It doesn't seem to work correctly, or at least the way I'm using it's probably not working correctly, but maybe I just got to be a bit slower. Yeah, give it some time. Right, how's that working now? I guess I just got to get used to the idea that the world has a level of curvature that I don't fully appreciate just yet. It's fine, though. We're going to have an entire 20-minute episode of me flattening. Look, okay, you watch this channel for a while. Maybe you're new here, I don't know. This is half the channel. It's been aesthetically pleasing. Oh, we're getting organic substances from doing this as well, which is fantastic. I don't like the idea of the blue staying around, though. I like to keep it this color just to help indicate that this is our house. This is our house. I don't know why it's our house, but it is. As it seems like I'm building in that direction, which I do not wish to do. Alright, okay, so hoping that it will construct something up here. Yeah, good enough. That's good enough. So now we have another PowerPoint, and now we can turn this into whatever the hell we want it to be. We have one of these, but we need one more resin, so we'll go ahead and grab that. Let's see, over here in the hole. I should really indicate this as well. That might be useful. Alright, I'll pick up those 2 resins. I'll get the compound as well, because I might need it. I don't know yet, but I probably will end up needing it. Also, we should fill this in. There we go. Goodbye. Oh, no. It's control to flatten. Pretty sure it's control to flatten. Am I getting this wrong? It is, yeah, control to flatten. Right, there we are. Alt to fill, though. Okay. Not really a fill, though. Okay, stop. We're running out of power. I think because we're not really generating on the fly, and this storage unit doesn't seem to give us any power. Probably why we need some sort of battery module lying around. But that's fine. Right, let's get that thrown on there. Fantastic. Little bit messy. It is very messy, in fact, but oh well. It's not the end of the world. What do we want here? Probably a printer, since I imagine the printer might end up using stuff from the smelter. Researcher, we can get that somewhere else at some point. Another smelter. Vehicle bay might be quite interesting. We don't have any aluminium just yet, though. I like the idea of making a printer. It requires copper, so already we've got that on us. So let's just get that constructed. There we are. Fantastic. Some sort of laser printer. That middle bit's quite interesting, though. No power just yet, though, which is a bit of a shame. Excuse me. Well, I guess what we can do is get the generator over here and throw the organic on there. I don't need to do it like that, though, do I? Okay, it's not too bad. Now I just need to find out what the printer's really used for. I imagine making chips, maybe, I don't know. Not the kind that you eat. Oh, no, there we go. Just needed power. Now it will give you a list of things that you can create, I imagine. Let's just flatten this out. Seems like we're getting power now from the organic generator, which is quite nice. Seems to be flattening on a line there. I don't understand. We're not working properly. Why are you going up? Why are you curving upwards? Right, let's just do a little bit of manual digging there. Right, that's okay, that's fine. Just single clicks. I'm okay with that. It's something to get used to. So we can make ourselves, by the looks of it, a bigger solar panel. Storage unit. Okay, I like that. A wind turbine. A bigger battery. A generator. Okay, I imagine that's better than the generator we have there. Probably more efficient as well. A seat. Cool. Solar panel. I like the idea of making ourselves a bigger solar panel. We do have ourselves 2 compounds. The only reason I want to make it really is because we have the resources to make it. So let's go over here and give it a go. Make ourselves an even bigger solar panel. We could probably put it down right there because it looks like it might use up 2 points, as you can see right there. Alright, let's throw that down. Construct that, please. I do like the way construction works in this game. It's very simple, doesn't require too much management. It just requires you to have resources. No power there. I understand. Right, there we go. So we got ourselves an even bigger solar panel. I don't know how much better this solar panel is. I imagine it's, considering the resources required to make it versus those solar panels, 2 times better. So one of these solar panels is like having 2 of them, which really would make it completely pointless because it takes up the same amount of space. So really, it just looks nicer. Great. Probably is much better. I imagine it's 3 or 4 times better. It just requires another step in creating it rather than just sort of going through the convenience of having it be made in your little backpack crafting unit. I imagine that's what we have in here, otherwise it'd be really weird. Merv, you're making those annoying chewing noises again. I'm going to have to get him out of there because, you know what? I'm really picky with those chewing noises. Right, if we just sort of... No, don't do that. Is it the way I'm doing it? Do I need to... It just curves. It follows the Earth. See, what my assumption is that it will remember the elevation of the point you've selected at first, and then just flatten that out from there. But it doesn't seem to do it. It seems to follow the curvature of the Earth. Damn it, I need to get him out of there again. Get out! God, why do you make those noises? They're horrible. Sound of cotton being devoured. Cotton being devoured. Anyway. Wanted to say that again, just to emphasize it. Whoa, what the hell? What the hell did I just do there? I just sort of said screw you to the world, apparently. Right, let's get out. Nope, I just did it again. I'm trying to click Q, but I'm clicking 1, and it looks like it's some sort of yippee. Yippee! Nice, I'm glad. The character is very excited right now, and I'm glad they are. Otherwise, it'd be in a very scary environment. Well, they are in a very scary environment. if we flatten... Right, it's just... I don't... Putting it in circles seems to do something. Right, there we go. Okay, I've got something here. This is nice. I like this. We flatten it out like that. Do I have to stand still while doing it? Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. If I stand still, it seems to flatten it on the same point. Okay, I think I've got this. Unfortunately, I'm flattening it out in such a way where it's not the same level as the rest of our structures. But you know what? It's a good starting point. Okay, I'm feeling it, ladies and gentlemen. This is looking good right now. And we're getting ourselves a bunch of organic as well, which you could probably make a better generator out of at some point. Unfortunately, we have some of these stones sticking out. Oh, nice. Nice. And also we're getting loads of power as well. So we can pretty much do this indefinitely, I imagine. Someone has probably got a series out there of like a 12-hour time-lapse of them devouring an entire world with one of these weapons. Or maybe you can make a bigger version and put it on your vehicle. That would be amazing. I don't know if it would really have too many sort of uses, because I imagine it'd be quite hard to actually use. But you know what? An astronaut can dream. Or a cosmonaut. I don't know what I am. I'm one of them, I imagine. Maybe a cosmonaut. I mean, I'm in a big old orange suit. I like the idea of that. Let's stick to it. Right. Let's throw all the organic compound down here for now. We could make a storage unit, though. We could make a storage unit on one of these smaller pads. Oh, look at it. That's cool looking. I think it's working, because it's just going wob, 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 wob. Not in a sort of... I don't know where I was really going with that. Not in a sort of way. There we go. Let's go to our little resin generator and grab some more of it. I don't know what the maximum amount of resin you can get from these things are. I should really keep an eye on it while I'm taking. See if we open our weapon. It doesn't seem like there's nodules on here, because it looks like these little bits sticking out of the crystal-looking substance, which is probably more resin. It seems to indicate just how far in the generation process it is. At the moment, we got 3 out of that, though, which is quite nice. Did we get 3? Or did we always have 3? Pretty sure we always had 1 on us, and we just generated 2 from picking the other one, mining. Anyway. Just gonna get that through the old noggin brain thing. Continue on our lovely space adventure, as always. We should really go and have a look at those mountains over there as well. That'd be quite nice. Eventually we'll get ourselves a vehicle. You know what? Our base is starting to look pretty cool. It's coming together, ladies and gentlemen. Let's pick up that resin. Oh, I need to remember to shift click. There we go. Okay. So let's get this nodule connected. Why did you elevate there? It's a bit weird. Something to get used to, I imagine. Do we want to have the nodes connect? It's one of those things where we have so much space over here. Maybe from this one. Yeah, I like the idea of that. If we connect another system up from this one. There we go. Unfortunately, we need 1 more resin, but we'll be able to get that set up. This one's one big snake, isn't it? It's got 3 of them sticking out of it now. They're really cool looking, though, the cables. So we've got our smelter, our solar printer. A solar printer. It's a solar printer. I mean, it kind of is. We've got a smelter, a printer. We want to have ourselves a vehicle bay. No, a research bay. Now, you need to find particular kinds of organic orbs. Well, they're not just organic. They could be orbs, essentially, that are found around the world that you can research with in order to get yourselves different types of equipment and items and building types and even spaceships, which is quite nice. Now, I believe you can find them underneath some of these trees. You can also find them in mines and caves. Or just caves. They're the same thing, really. You can find them in caves and try... I think you can get the better research from them if you get them from caves. Also from random items that you can see lingering around the world. Like random spatial objects, like satellites that have crashed. Anything like that we can find. We can probably find an orb near it and then research it to see what we can get. I imagine that's how you get the spaceship. I'm hoping I can show you that we can surf in this. It's quite adorable, really. But we can surf in it. Anyway. We can surf in this world. Do we have a compound on us? We do. Okay, I want to make myself some more tethers. There we are. Come on. Tether time. Okay, where are we going now? I think I took some damage there. Let's go this way. Yeah, I like that. Let's go further down the rabbit hole. We also probably want to get some more... Oh, no. I forgot we had these 2 oxygen points just sticking out. More power points might actually be a better idea. And we've just come across some right now. Or compounds, because I think we're going to run out of tethers soon. Alright, let's just gather some of this stuff.